Hello friends, my name is Shomin Chatterjee. Today I am going to teach you how to calculate the unit digit of a number. Basically these kinds of questions appear in some competitive exam like some PSC, some railway exam. So let's try how to do this. So unit digit calculation, unit digit of a number. So first of all, we want to calculate, let's say, what will be the unit digit of that particular number. Find the unit digit. The number is a to the power b. Something, let's say 965 whole to the power some 96570 is a very big number. You want to calculate the unit digit of that particular number. Unit digit means the last one. So how to do this? The process is step 1. What to do? The last two digits of b divided by 4. Last two digits of b divided by 4 and the possible remainder, notate the possible remainder. What will be the possible remainder? It may be 0, maybe 1, 2 and 3. Because when you divided a number by divided by 4, so what are the possible remainder? Possible remainder becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And step 2, after finding the remainder, what to do? Then the unit digit, no, not unit digit, let's say if the remainder is 0, that is your special case. If, let's say, remainder I defined here r, if r is equal to 0, then the unit digit of a to the power b is equals to the unit digit of last digit of a whole to the power 4. If it is 0, if r is equal to 0, if the remainder is 0, that means the number is divisible by 4, then the unit digit of that particular number is given by the unit digit of last digit of a. That means the unit digit, not of here, let's say the unit digit bracket last digit of a, the unit digit of last digit of a whole to the power 4. That is, you have to calculate the last digit of a whole to the power 4. Suppose last digit is 6 in a. So 6 to the power 4 means 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. You always take the last number. 6 into 6, 6, 36. So you just take 6. Again you multiply by 6, 36 again. Just take 6. Again multiply by 6. Again 6 cross 6 equal to again 36. So the possible the unit digit is 6. So in that way you can calculate. I will show you by giving an example. Second case, if r is either 1 or 2 or 3, then the unit digit of a to the power b is equals to unit digit of same last digit of a whole to the power 1 whole to the power 2 whole to the power 3. Corresponding one, if the remainder is 1, then the last digit whole to the power 1. If the remainder is 2, then the last digit whole to the whole square. If the remainder is 3, then the last digit whole cube, like this way. Let us give, I'll show you an examples. Let's see, we want to calculate, let's say, find let's find the unit digit of, let's say, anything, let's say 759 whole to the power 572. So what will be the unit digit of that particular number? 759 whole to the power 357. So how to do this? So what is our working formula? First, you have to see the last two digit of B. So last two, that is your A and that number is your B. So last two digit of B divided by 4. So 72 divided by 4. What are the possible remainder? So remainder 4 into 18, 72, it's divided by 72. So remainder is 0. Let's say rem is equal to 0. So what is our case? If the remainder is equal to 0, then what is the unit digit of that number? So therefore the unit digit of 759 whole to the power 572 is equals to the unit digit of last digit of A. Last digit of A means 9 here. Since it is 0, so in last digit whole to the power 4. If the remainder is equal to 0, then what is our unit digit? Then last digit of A whole to the power 4, the unit digit of. So now what will be the unit digit of 9 to the power 4? It's very simple. 9 into 9 into 9 into 9. 4, 9 multiplication. You don't need to calculate 9 into 9, 81, then 81 into 9, 729. You don't, in that way you don't need to calculate. You just take the last one. 9 into 9, 81. So what will be the last digit? 1. Then 1 is multiplied by 9. Then what is the last digit? Again 9. 9 is multiplied by 9. What will be the last digit? 9 plus 9, 81. So 1. So what is your answer? Answer is equal to 1. Again I explain. It's very simple. So let's say that is your number. You want to calculate the unit digit of that particular number, A to the power B. So what is your A? 759. What is your B? 572. So what is our working formula? For last two digit of B divided by 4. What is our remainder? Remainder becomes 0 here. 4 into 18, that is equal to 72. So remainder 0. Then the unit digit of that particular number, if the remainder is 0, so what is our working formula? This equal to the unit digit of last digit of A. Last digit of A means 9 here. So last digit of A, 9 whole to the power 4. The unit digit of 9 to the power 4 is becomes 1. So 9 into 9, 1, 1 into 9, 9, 9 into 9, again 1. In that way you can calculate the unit digit. Let's give another example. Let's say we want to calculate the unit digit of that particular number. Let's say 388 whole to the power something, let's say 962. What will be the unit digit? So what is our working formula? It's very simple. First 62. So 62 divided by 4. What is your remainder? Remainder 62 divided by 4. Remainder is 2. 4 into 15 equal to 60. So remainder is 2. So what is the unit digit of that number? So therefore you can say the unit digit of that number 388 whole to the power 962 is equal to the unit digit of last digit of A. Last digit of A means 8 whole to the power. Here remainder is 2, so no problem. So whole to the power 2. If it is here 1, 2 or 3, then corresponding unit digit is 8 to the power, or last digit of A whole to the power 1, 2 or 3. You can write it here. So 8 square. So what will be the unit digit? 64. So it becomes 4. So if the remainder, let's say, if you put it here, let's say 63. Let's say I put it here 63. Let's say. So here 3. So what is your remainder then? Remainder becomes 3. Then what is the unit digit? Then again you can put it here whole cube. 8 cube means again same way the tricks. 8 into 8 into 8. You don't need to multiply the whole things. 8 into 8, 64. Just take the last digit 4. 4 into 8, 32. So just take the last digit. So what is your answer? Answer becomes is 2. So that is your answer. We are doing another problem. Let's do some problem. Let's say find number 1. Find the unit digit of, let's say, 4 to the power 65 into 7 to the power 73 into 6 to the power 51. So how to do this? It's very simple. You just need to calculate the individual unit digit. Let's say here 65. So 65 divided by 4. What is your possible remainder? Possible remainder is 1. So 4 to the power 1. That means unit digit is 4 here. Here 4 to the power 1 is equal to 4. In case of 73, 73 divided by 4. What is your possible remainder? Again 1. 4 into 18 equal to 72. So again here 7 to the power 1. So 7. Single digit. So into 7. Here 6 to the power 51. So 51 again divided by 4. So what is your remainder? Remainder is equal to 3. So what is your unit digit? 6 to the power 3. That means 6 into 6 into 6. 6 6 36. So 6 into 6. That is equal to again 36. So here 6. So what will be the unit digit? It's very simple again. 4 into 7, 28. But you don't need to take 28. You just take 8. 4 into 7, 28. But it takes this 8. 8 into 6, 48. So what is your answer? Answer is 8. 6 into 8, 48. So what will be the unit digit? If you multiply this term, the last term must be 8. Again I repeat. First 65 divided by the a to the power b. So last two digit means 65. So 65 divided by 4. What is your remainder? Here remainder becomes 1. So that is your remainder 1. So what will be the unit digit? 4 to the power 1. So that is equal to 4. 7 to the power 73. Then 7 to the power 73 means 73 divided by 4. So what is your remainder? Again remainder is equal to 1. So 7 to the power 1, that's equal to 7. Again 51 divided by 4. So what is your remainder? Here remainder is of 3. And what is your then unit digit? 6 to the power 3. So 6 into 6 into 6, that is equal to same 6 into 6 36. So last digit is 6. Again you multiply by 6. So again 36. So last digit will be 6. So the answer is 4 into 7 28. So 8. I just take last digit, and 6 into 8 again last digit. So what is your answer? Your answer is 8. Let's do another example. Let's say find the unit digit of 958 whole to the power 3. I just put 3596 minus 5363 whole to the power 4576. So how do you calculate it? The unit digit, again first you calculate the unit digit of that particular number and that particular number. So here 96, you just write here 96 divided by 4. So remainder is equal to 0 because 4 into 24 is 96. So what is your unit digit? 8 to the power 4. Last digit of a whole to the power 4. If the remainder is 0, then 8 to the power 4 means 8 into 8 into 8 into 8. So 8 cross 8, 64. So you just take 4. 4 into 8, 32. You just take 2. 8 into 2, 16. You just take last digit. So 6. So what is your unit digit here? 6. Minus What is the unit digit of that particular number? It's just 76 divided by 4. Again, remainder is 0. 4 into 19, 76. So what is this unit digit? 3 to the power 4. So 3 cross 3 cross 3 cross 3. 3 cross 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. I just take last digit, 7. 7 into 3, 21. So last digit is 1. So 6 minus 1, that gives you 5. So what is the unit digit of that particular number? This gives you 5. Clear? Let's say another problem. What will happen if let's say this number is less than that number? That means negative number is much greater than that particular number. Then what will happen? Let's check the. We try this problem. Let's. Just try to solve this problem. Let's say 7 to the power 95 minus 3 to the power 58. How to do this? Very simple. Here 95 divided by 4. So what is your remainder? So 495 divided by 4. What is your remainder? Your remainder is 3. Because 23 into 4 gives you 92. So 3. And what is your unit digit? So 7 cube. That means 7 into 7 into 7, 7, 7, 9, 49. So we'll take the last digit 9. 9 into 7, 63. So take the last digit 3. And here 3 to the power 58. So 58 divided by 4. Then what is your remainder? Remainder is 2. 4, 1, 18. So 4 into 14, 56. So remainder is 2. So unit digit become 3 square. That is equal to 9. So here the unit digit of that particular number is 3 and the unit digit of that particular number is 9. So 3 minus 9. So here you can see the 9 is greater than 3. In that case, when this case happened, you just added 1 here. So you just added 1 here. You just added 1 here. So 13 minus 9. What is your answer? Your answer becomes 4. Clear? If this number is less than that number, I mean negative, more negative, then your answer is minus 6 in that case. But you can't write minus 6. In that situation, you just added 1 here. So 13 minus 9. What is your answer? 4. Let's try another example. Let's say this number 357 whole to the power 1269 minus 439 whole to the power 371. So what will be the unit digit of that particular number? So again, solution. First we need to calculate the unit digit of that number and the unit digit of that number. How to do this? For that number, first write in black, much better. So first two digit of B 69 divided by 4. So what is your remainder? Remainder is 1. So what is your unit digit? Last digit of A is 7. So 7 to the power 1, that is equal to 7. So unit digit of that number is 7 minus. What is the unit digit of that number? So last two digit is 71. So 71 divided by 4. What is your remainder? Remainder is 3. So what is your unit digit? Last digit of A means 9 whole to the power 3. So 9 into 9 into 9. 9 plus 9, 81. So 1 into 9. So that is equal to 9. So here 7 minus 9. 9 plus 9, 81. You always take the last digit. So 1 into 9, again 9. So 1 multiplied by 9, the last digit is only single digit 9. So 7 minus 9. Again see, 7 is less than 9. So that's why you need to put 1 here. You need to put